Welcome back to another episode of the No Dr. Cop Lawyer Show. I'm Keith Staskowitz.
And I'm Darren Franich. This week we'll be talking about the Human Centipede 2 Full Sequence, which opens in select theaters this Friday. Children get in half price for matinees.
You may be familiar with the series from references on 30 Rock, South Park, or your friend who tells you all the horrible things he knows. Since the plot's a little hard to swallow...
Is this a perverted film you've been talking about?
We're going to turn to our resident expert in the gross and gory, Clark Collis, to help explain it.
He's agreed to use a fake British accent to make it sound less crass.
Thank you, interns. Yes, this Friday finally sees the release of Human Centipede 2, the much-awaited and hugely controversial sequel to last year's Human Centipede. Like the first film, this sequel is clearly indebted to the body horror oeuvre of David Cronenberg, but also genuflects before the altars of Eraserhead, performance art, and even Mel Brooks' comedy classic Blazing Saddles. Despite this, the film has been banned in Britain. Here in America, of course, we are free to watch the movie in the cinema and free to have a frank discussion about its contents. Human Centipede 2 stars Lawrence Harvey as a London parking garage attendant who becomes obsessed with the first film, Human Centipede, in which a crazy German doctor sewed 3 people together ass to mouth. Before long, Martin too is sewing people together ass to mouth when he's not masturbating with sandpaper. In the first film, the crazy German doctor sewed people together ass to mouth under strict surgical conditions, but Martin does not do this, simply sews people together ass to mouth in a manner in which you really wouldn't want to be sewn together ass to mouth if being sewed ass to mouth was something that you were going to get happen to you ass to mouth. But what exactly do I mean when I say that in these films, people are sewn together ass to mouth? Well, let me demonstrate using these 2 dolls.
Thank you, Clark. That was explicit. Keith, I have something kind of embarrassing to admit, and I apologize to all my friends and loved ones out there, but I laughed a lot during the Human Centipede 2. I think of it as being more of a comedy of errors, where a man learns that having a 12-person human centipede, it's a pretty high-maintenance pet.
I think the film's saving grace, if there is one, is the fact that it is so ridiculous. I mean, a lot of the torture porn genre, the Saw series in particular, tends to be very self-serious. Jigsaw teaching people lessons about loving life by sticking them in pits filled with vipers that spit acid-covered nails. I mean, thanks, Jigsaw. That really helps me understand. What a great lesson.
That's why you always leave a note.
We're all about asking the big questions here at the No Dr. Cop Lawyer Show, and I kind of wonder what happens if the Human Centipede 2 is a big box office hit. I mean, we could see a rise of morally reprehensible gross-out films as a trend in Hollywood.
Get this. Katherine Heigl is an overworked pastry chef and a single mom. That is, until a freak kitchen accident gives her the recipe for a dessert that everyone in America is talking about, making candy from a baby.
But the real question is, can she find a boyfriend?
So that's it for another episode of the No Dr. Cop Lawyer Show.
Guys, I think I figured out quite how to show you what happens in Human Centipede 2.